Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Eat Like a Chef. I'm your host, Chandler Baird. We are back in downtown Spokane. Today we're going to be visiting Incrediburger and Egg. We're going to meet up with Chef Shanessy and fry up some grub. So let's go inside.
Chandler. Welcome to Incrediburger and Eggs.
Thank you. Excited to be here. What are we making?
All right, so we're gonna make the chicken egg cheese biscuit today. That has our pan-fried chicken thigh with a medium egg on top and the house cheese with a house biscuit.
Okay, my stomach's officially growling. Let's go.
All right.
All right, we are inside Incrediburger and Egg in downtown Spokane. I'm here with Chef Shanessy. We're gonna be making a chicken egg cheese biscuit.
So we're gonna start off with doing a cup of flour.
Okay.
And then we have a half teaspoon of the baking powder and a full tablespoon of our chicken seasoning.
What's in that, do you know?
So in the chicken seasoning, we do have like paprika, and we have like ground garlic and ground onion.
Okay.
And then just some other secret ingredients in there.
I love secret ingredients.
Yes.
All right.
So we'll mix this up. So now we're gonna do our egg wash, which is going to have a half cup of our buttermilk.
Yum.
Then we're gonna go ahead and do 2 eggs.
Oh, look at that. Adam didn't teach us that trick.
All right. Chicken flour.
Looking good.
One more.
You can smell those spices from
yes,
here.
they're so nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead and grab that same whisk and just get in here. Break up those eggs.
Okay.
I'm gonna beat it up really good and just get it all incorporated so there's no lumps of the seasoning in there. So now I'm gonna go ahead and kick on the heat.
Okay.
We're gonna turn that down to about medium. And then we're gonna go ahead and add some oil.
All right.
To our pan.
Any kind of oil?
Any kind of oil would be okay.
Okay.
We do use just regular vegetable oil
Yeah.
in there. And I'm gonna just have that down pretty low just so it doesn't burn.
Okay.
So now we're gonna go ahead and go in with the wet ingredients.
Is that a chicken breast?
That is a chicken thigh.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go ahead and flip that in there. Get it nicely coated.
Oh yeah.
Try to get off a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna go ahead and go in here. I like to press into the flour, and I will just keep pressing and then flipping just to make sure it's nice and coated.
Okay. Do you have a trick to not letting your flour mixture get soggy?
So typically we do change ours out several times during the day because it does get lumpy sometimes.
Yep.
But really it's just trying to get some of the excess off in the egg wash.
Yeah, that's a great tip.
So when we're dropping this in, you want to always drop it away from you.
Okay.
And then it will not splat.
And you let the oil heat up before
Yes,
putting
you
it
want to
in?
get
Okay.
it nice and hot, and then we can get it searing on the outside. We're gonna go in here and we're gonna check out underneath and see how the browning is going.
Oh yeah.
It's getting nice and brown in there. We're gonna go ahead and turn that down just a little.
Okay.
Just let it keep going. And it will definitely take a little while since it is chicken thigh. It definitely takes longer to cook than a breast.
Okay. What's your ballpark time frame?
I would say for a chicken thigh, I would say probably for fried chicken about 10 minutes.
Do you just flip it once or keep flipping
Nope,
back and
so you're
forth?
gonna definitely wanna keep flipping it and just kind of moving it around on there. We don't want anything to stick. We want all the goods to stay on there.
Okay. And is this whole thigh going on one sandwich?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
I like that. Lots of meat.
Oh yeah, and then with the house cheese we have and that egg, it's delicious.
So tell me about your house cheese.
So it is a American cheddar blend we make in-house.
Wow.
Yeah, it's definitely a different kind of cheese. I've never tasted one like that before. It's stringy, ooey gooey. It's delicious. Yeah, it's secret recipe though, of course.
Okay, yeah, okay. Maybe I'll get that from you later. So while that's cooking, how long have you been working here?
I have been here for over 2 years. I actually started in front of house.
Okay.
I took orders and I just always wanted to do more, and I got my opportunity, and
wow.
I absolutely love it here. We do everything in-house, and I have a lot of passion for this place. It's great.
And now you're actually the head chef here, right?
I am, yes I am.
Amazing.
I know, it's definitely, it's a lot of responsibility, but it's fantastic. Like,
yeah.
I definitely love it.
And what's your favorite thing on the menu here?
Chicken egg cheese biscuit.
Would you look at that?
And then of course we do have another one that is my favorite, which is the Korean honey butter fried chicken.
Oh my gosh.
Which of course has our fried chicken on there as well, and a honey butter sauce that's to die for. It's so good.
Maybe we should try that one too.
Oh yeah. So we went ahead and let our chicken rest. We are gonna go ahead and go in with some of our house mayo, which is a smoky mayo.
Ooh.
Very good. It's
Smoky
delicious.
mayo?
Oh yeah, it's
This
so
is gross,
good.
but I'm doing it.
Do it, girl.
Oh wow.
It's definitely different.
Smoky, salty. Yeah.
It's nice and creamy.
What's
and
the
we're
difference between that and like an aioli?
So it is pretty much the same thing. Mayo
Okay.
and aioli is pretty much the same thing,
Yeah.
just a little fancier name. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our cheese right on bottom.
Beautiful.
And then we're gonna go ahead and put our delicious chicken thigh on top. And Adam went ahead and made me this delicious egg.
Beautiful.
We're gonna go
It's like
right-
he's done that before.
I know, he's so talented. How's that cheese?
Oh yeah, it's
Definitely
like it's super
different.
soft.
It's nice and creamy.
Yeah.
It melts perfect. It's so good.
It's really good. It reminds me of like the Kraft singles, but like that's a 1 and these are a 10.
Mhm. Yep, it's so good. All right, and
That
here we
is a
have
chicken
our
sandwich.
delicious chicken egg cheese biscuit.
Thank you so much, Chef. Of
course.
course, we're gonna dig into this two-handed sandwich.
Oh, yes.
That's how you know it's good. Join us after the commercial break for more recipes. Hey, Adam.
Hello.
Fancy seeing you here.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What are we making today?
We're gonna make chicken and biscuit sandwich,
Yum. Let's do
breakfast
it.
frittata,
Okay.
and a PB&J burger.
Awesome, let's go. Welcome back. We are here at Incrediburger and Egg, downtown Spokane. I'm here with Chef Adam Hegsted, and what are you gonna be making for us?
We're gonna make a frittata, and you're gonna help me.
Okay.
All right, so
Put me to
first
work.
we're gonna start with the base. We're gonna start with, this is about 8 eggs. So about 16 ounces of egg.
Okay.
I whip together.
Ooh, that's all egg, not just
All
yolk?
egg. It's just all egg,
Wow,
yep.
so
Okay.
yellow,
And then this
orange.
is half and half.
Okay.
And really, I add the half and half to it. We could just do all eggs, but I like to lighten up the batch a little bit so it seems like it's not so dense
Yeah.
when you're cooking it, when you're baking it in the oven.
For sure.
Okay, a little bit of hot sauce. This is a sambal chili sauce.
Sprinkle.
A little bit of lemon juice,
A little bit of lemon juice.
salt and pepper.
You like that?
It was
That's
all
for
right.
you.
It's all right. Pepper, and then a touch of nutmeg.
Ooh, nutmeg, wow.
And I like the nutmeg like brings out a little bit of sweet aromatics
Okay.
in the frittata, and just go ahead and whisk it together. And while you're whisking it together, I'm going to build our base. So we'll start with a little bit of oil, and we're going to saute our onions. These are just red onions.
And we definitely know how to cut those now.
Yeah.
Thanks to you.
This is baby kale.
Okay.
Some roasted red potatoes that have been diced.
Okay.
Some fresh chopped garlic,
Yum.
which you know how to peel now.
I know how to peel.
And this is black garlic. So this is a fermented garlic. It kind of has like a little bit of a buttery raisiny flavor to it.
Oh, wow. I've never seen
And
that.
we actually make it at Eat Good at our commissary.
Look at that.
So we're going to saute this up a little bit
Okay.
until it gets kind of aromatic, and then we'll add our egg base to it and put this in the oven.
All right.
So really what the garlic does is I have like 2 different kinds of garlic in there. One is obviously very potent, strong garlic, like
Yeah.
traditional chopped garlic. And then I think this adds a little bit of sweetness and a little bit of like complexity to the dish. Same with the nutmeg. It's like adding a little bit different layers. We're trying to like build layers in the dish so it's not just cooked eggs and vegetables.
So every bite's a little different.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So like, yeah, you're biting into it. You have a little bit of cheese. You have a little bit of black garlic sweetness, You get some of that cooked kale, some of the crispy potatoes. It's all like different textures.
Totally.
Even though it's one like pan dish.
Right. Well, you don't do anything boring, right?
No, I don't want to
say
do
that.
it boring.
No,
yeah.
no.
Well, and like we want to make it so it's like fun to eat as well. So like when our guests
Absolutely.
come in, they have like a good eating experience, not just in the ambiance and the dining atmosphere, but
Right.
being able to like really enjoy the food and have something that's a little bit unique.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's something they can't stop eating.
Yeah.
They have to have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Bite after bite. Looking good.
And this is like one of my probably go-to breakfasts. It's like you can use like leftover fried rice. You can use like
Totally.
Whatever leftovers you have. You can use like cold lasagna. Like kind of
Oh my
saute it
God.
up, add the egg, add that same egg mixture to it, and bake it in the oven. And you have like all these. You can use spaghetti. We've done all kinds of different
That's
stuff.
genius.
It makes it like really use all your leftovers up for breakfast.
Yeah, and you just kind of chop it up, saute them, and
exactly.
then add the egg.
Yep. It's
Wow.
super easy, and you have something that's like an easy breakfast where you just throw it in the oven for 20 minutes, and
Yeah.
then you have frittata.
I love that. And then
Yeah.
it's different. I have the same
Every
breakfast
time.
every day. It's
Yeah,
so boring.
every time, yeah.
Okay.
Well, and you're like able to use up like your leftovers instead of just having
Not
them sit in the
wasting
fridge.
it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My husband will not eat leftovers, like refuses, so
Yeah.
I have to incorporate them into different things like this.
Like you'll
So
like try
smart.
spaghetti or lasagna. It's amazing as a frittata.
That's so smart. I can't believe I never thought of that.
Okay, so that's just about there. Really, all we're trying to do is you can like smell the aromat starting to work.
For sure.
We're getting a little bit of the onions are looking translucent. The garlic smells really well. So now we're just gonna dump the eggs right in there.
Me?
That's you.
Oh gosh.
Not
Can't
that.
mess that up.
Just kidding.
Oh. Come on.
No, it's way too easy.
Woo!
That's it. Okay, stir it around a little bit.
And you've taught us how to scramble eggs, so it's kind of
Yep.
the same concept.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low-ish heat and just
I'm gonna add a little white cheddar.
Okay.
This will get mixed in.
Do y'all make this in-house? the
No,
white
this
cheddar?
is just an aged
Okay.
white cheddar that we have.
So the cheddar you make in-house is the
American cheese.
American cheese.
Yes.
Sorry. They're coming for you.
So now that we've kind of got this, everything's kind of incorporated together, I'm just gonna put this in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
Halfway through, we'll add the cheese back on so it creates a nice brown, even layer on top.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
To the oven. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese. It's cooked for about 10 minutes, and we're gonna put the cheese right on top. Just wanna spread that out a little bit. And then just put it right back in the oven. All right, we're ready to go.
Wow. Oh,
Finished
yeah.
it with a little bit of that cheese. It's all set now. We let it sit here for about 5 minutes to kind of let it rest,
Okay.
and then we'll cut it up.
Cool. Well, we'll get ready to dig in. Don't forget to join us after the commercial break for more recipes.
Today we're going to be frying eggs. So as simple as this is, I think it's difficult to get it right.
Right.
So I think really the idea here is that we want a low, moderate heat. The less heat we have with the egg, the less tendency it's going to have to like brown up and burn.
Yep.
Some people kind of like those crispy bits, but if you want a perfect egg, then you just kind of low, medium heat.
Okay.
And it'll make the egg a little bit more tender too. So start with a little bit of canola oil. My pan is about medium heat. Trick of the egg, don't crack it on the pan because sometimes you get a lot of like shell pieces. Do it on a flat surface with enough like tension so you're gonna have a crack there but not have all those little tiny pieces.
Yep.
Thumbs in the center and just slowly put it in there.
Beautiful.
So over easy would be flipped over and let it cook for a second or two and then that's served. So the
I like
egg yolk
it.
is very runny. Over medium would be flipped over and cooked for a minute or two.
Okay.
And then over hard is we'd pop the yolk, flip it over, and then let it finish cooking.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it. And then basted, we would add a little bit of like water or oil and kind of cover it, and then cover the top of it. So it's kind of like getting fried and steamed at the same time. And now I'm gonna go over easy. So the flip here.
Man.
So really here's how
Let's
the flip, really what you're doing is you're creating energy that flips the egg itself. So
Okay.
you're forcing it all the way forward, and the natural curve of the pan makes it flip itself.
Okay, you sure you don't
So-
want me to do it?
You wanna try it?
No.
Come on.
Okay.
Okay, make sure that the egg's loose.
Okay.
And you just kind of force it forward.
Woo!
First try. We're back with Eat Like a Chef TV. I'm joined by Big Table's Kevin Finch. We're gonna make a PB&J burger. We're at Incrediburger and Eggs. It's my favorite burger, so this is what we're gonna make.
I like peanut butter. I like jelly. I like burgers.
It's delicious. Okay, so we'll start off by making our Thai basil aioli. So
Great.
we're gonna do a little bit of lemon juice, some garlic,
We can do garlic. We love garlic.
Dijon mustard. So go ahead and add the egg yolks. We got a couple egg yolks here.
Talk to us about what's different between mayonnaise and aioli.
So, well, traditionally, mayonnaise is a French sauce, and aioli can be from Spain or Italy. They have a couple different versions, a lot of different versions, actually.
Right.
Really, they're both emulsified sauces. It's just the ingredients that go into it. So now we're gonna add our Thai basil. Okay, and then go ahead and throw the top on there.
All right, we're going
gonna
top
blend
end
this up.
first.
And then as it's blending, we're gonna slowly drizzle in the oil. Okay, you got a little bit of, we got some sauce in there now. So now we have, so now we can slowly drizzle in the oil, and that'll help, it'll turn into emulsion. If we poured all the oil in there really quick, the chances are it would probably separate.
Right.
But if we slowly drop it in and slowly starts to incorporate it, then it's gonna emulsify and turn into one mayonnaise style sauce or aioli. Need a little water in there?
I do.
Okay. We can also turn up the speed a little bit. Still a little more water. Okay, there we go. You can see it starting to blend in the bottom, so you can go ahead and add a little more oil now.
Okay.
And so each egg yolk will hold about 6 ounces of oil. We have a little bit more oil in here because we have the garlic and the Dijon as well to help emulsify. Just turn it off, give it a little shake.
Shake away.
Shake away. Okay, and then go ahead and throw it back on there, and we'll, before we start it, cover up the hole. There we go. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead and just pour the rest of it in.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Perfect. All right, so our next step is to make our peanut sauce. So this is a Thai-style peanut sauce. So let's start with peanut butter. Go ahead and dump that in first. If you can get it off, you can use a spatula too. Oh, you got it. Now a little bit of the lime juice.
Lime juice. A little bit or all of it?
Just dump it all. Okay, and then go ahead and start mixing that together. If we put it all in there at once, it's too wet. It's gonna kind of splash around a little bit. Just wanna incorporate those a little slowly. And you can use a hand blender too if you want, or a blender or whatever to help incorporate that. And I'll go ahead and do the coconut milk.
Splash, splash, splash.
It's already smelling really delicious. Okay, fish sauce. Okay, a little bit of soy sauce. And then we're gonna put in our chili sauce, add a little heat, our ginger, chopped ginger, cilantro. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and that's it, we're done. So we're gonna start off by cooking our burger.
Okay.
You can do this on a small griddle, you can do it on, obviously, a stovetop. That's what we're doing today. So we add a little oil, and that's to make sure that our burger doesn't stick. What we have here is our ground beef. We've really already pre-flattened it. So really the idea here is that we have a really even cooking surface. We put our thumb in the center of it. And what that does is make sure that the burger, as it heats up and contracts a little bit, it doesn't contract so much.
Doesn't bunch.
It doesn't bunch so much. So we still keep that kind of even patty.
So no bunching.
Exactly. And I'll go ahead and season it up first. A little salt, a little bit of pepper,
Okay.
and then into our pan here.
Do you have a preference in terms of the style of pan? Do you like aluminum, stainless steel?
Really, we use aluminum because we have that at almost all the restaurants. Anything with like a little bit of a thicker bottom is going to help make it a little more even.
Okay. Are you trying to get crust? Does
Yes.
that help with it?
So exactly what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get a nice sear on here, build the crust. I don't want it cooked all the way through. It's really up to each person's preference, but we'll cook it to about medium.
Okay.
It'll take about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. We'll go ahead and season each side.
I'm assuming the meat is at room temperature at this point?
So we've taken the meat out, patted it out, and we let it sit for about 5 or 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Just to bring it up to temperature. So the idea here is that we're not introducing as much heat to the hamburger, so there's less chance of it swelling up and turning into a patty that's this thick and this big, the size of a quarter, a puck. And so that's kind of the whole idea of cooking a little bit slower, making sure they get that really nice crust on there, have the burger cooked all the way through without having it become.
So what do you
It's about medium, yeah, medium-low heat, something like that. Really, we just want it to be nice and even so we have enough time to cook the burger through. And like you see, it's starting to seize up a little bit, even though the heat's not super high. And we're able to, it still stays about the same size. Yeah, exactly. See, look at that nice crust on there.
Yeah.
Looking beautiful. So our burger's done.
Burger's done.
We're gonna let it rest for a second here while we build our burger. Okay, so we have toasted bun. These are our Incrediburger buns. Go ahead and open it up. We're gonna, on the top side of the bun, we're gonna add our Thai basil aioli.
How much?
That looks about good. Just kind of spread it out a little evenly. Okay, I like it nice and saucy.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. On the bottom bun, we're gonna do our Thai peanut sauce.
Okay. Enough? Too
That
much?
looks great. No, that looks fantastic. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of our jalapeno jelly. It's right here.
Jalapeno jelly. Bottom, top.
Bottom.
Okay.
See, really I like to put a lot more sauce on the bottom so when you're biting the burger, it doesn't like kind of squish out everywhere. It kind of just there on the bottom and it kind of, the burger helps hold it down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, that looks beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, and then a little bit of this cilantro. You can just kind of pick off some of those leaves there.
Top, bottom.
Either one, you choose.
I'm going top.
All right.
Because I'm
Trying to
OCD.
even it out. I got
Exactly.
it. I got it.
Okay.
Okay. All right, next up, here comes the burger. My airplane noise.
Exactly.
There we are. And just throw it right on top, and there we go, PB&J Burger. Oh, that smells amazing.
It does.
Go ahead, give it a whirl.
All right. Going in.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Yeah, you get the peanut butter and the jelly, but it's totally a burger.
Well, thank you for coming to hang out and cooking and doing a little bit of the work for me. But really appreciate what you do at Big Table. Appreciate you being a part of this community and cooking with me today.
Thanks, Adam.
Well, thanks so much for watching. Thank you, Adam, for hosting us again and teaching us some of your tips. Thanks for joining us, Kevin. If y'all haven't checked out Big Table, it's 100% worth it. So look into that. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Eat Like a Chef.